I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated to a degree.
Wait, was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what was going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that freaky shit. Like all of the stuff that he's doing.
All these folks be having freak off parties, man. I've been to at least 2 T.I freak off parties, and we left because it was too freaking off.
Hey, yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Diddy. I support T.I the King, and you should too. No Mercy in stores right now. Hey, yo, free T.I. Yo, we waiting for you, Playboy. Yo, go get that album. It's fire. Peace.
You think the reports are true that Diddy put $1 million to kill Tupac? Have you heard about the new reports that came out, the confessions?
Man, don't talk to me about no, I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay.
50 Cent just fired major shots at T.I again, this time dragging him into the middle of Diddy's spiraling scandal. And it's wild. Word on the street is that T.I might have been one of Diddy's so-called special guests at those infamous freak-off parties.
Was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what was going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that freaky shit. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal. You go to the 90s and Kiki D said he paid him to kill Tupac.
Yeah.
It's a little, like, you get the craziest accusations. You had TMZ create a docuseries that went to Tubi, but the series is saying the downfall of Diddy.
The whole thing blew up after Clem, Jeezy's ex-right-hand man, started spilling spicy tea saying T.I wasn't just at the parties, he was deep in that scene. Now let's be real. T.I had somehow managed to stay clear of the Diddy drama all this time, until now. But guess who wasn't about to let him slide? Yep, 50 Cent, and no one's shocked, these two have been beefing for years. But this time, 50 went way past petty. He's not only bringing back those old snitching rumors on T.I, he's dragging up receipts about how tight Tip and Diddy were back in the day.
A nigga had a robe on with a bunch of people downstairs. What the fuck you got a robe on for, bro?
Damn.
Hey, the story that they say, I believe them.
Like the little sex
Diddy
orgies
hell.
and all that. Yeah.
Diddy hell. He told us.
Has that been the craziest stuff you witnessed at a party? Like Diddy, like something like that. Diddy in a robe or something.
Man, I can tell you some, man. I can tell you some shit. But we can save it for another time, though.
Hit us one more exclusive, man.
One more exclusive?
Yeah, give us one.
Man, all these folks be having freak off parties, man. I've been to at least 2 T.I freak off parties, and we left because it was too freaking off. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we don't want to be around these motherfuckers. Motherfuckers walk around in silk pajamas and shit. Like, you know, cause see, our crew was different. Our crew was like, our crew wasn't soft. We ain't had no sucker ass, punk ass niggas in our crew.
So now everybody's asking, just how close were they? And is 50 really about to blow the lid off T.I.'s past in his upcoming Diddy docuseries? Things are about to get real messy, and just when T.I thought he ducked the Diddy blast radius, Clem came out swinging. He straight up called out celebs acting brand new when they were really all up in Diddy's wild world. But here's the twist. Clem ain't talking rumors. He claims he saw it all go down. According to Clem, T.I wasn't just a guest. He was hosting his own freak-off sessions too. And it doesn't stop there. Clem even claims he saw T.I at one of those Diddy in a robe parties. And wait till you hear what he said happened next.
Yeah, I didn't see T.I at a couple of freak parties, man. I remember one thing. I remember we was on a road with T.I. Here goes a story right here. We was on a road with T.I. I ain't gonna call no names. Who did the shit, but nigga, it's after the show. I think we got it's a big ass suite, big hotel suite. I don't know what the fuck going on. Bitches everywhere. Out of nowhere, we two niggas started having an eating pussy contest. No lie. Two niggas started with a lesbian bitch. I swear she was a lesbian. Her girlfriend was there too.
Damn.
And she was in the contest too. Cause it was like, shit, we got some niggas that can eat that pussy better than your girl can.
Damn.
So it went down like that, but anybody was there, remember that shit. If I'm lying, I'm dying. The freak nigga, the first freak off I ever went to was a Big Meech freak leak. And anybody that was back then know about the freak leak at the Eclipse condominiums, man. On Far Road across from the fish market, man. Meech knew used to have freak leaks in that motherfucker. They had the penthouses up in them motherfuckers. That was the first one I ever been to where after we left the strip club 3, 4 in the morning, all the bitches came back to the condo too. And the party kept going.
Damn.
Nigga, all of them.
Clem didn't just stop at T.I. He dropped another bomb. He claimed that back in the day, it was actually Big Meech who was throwing those wild Diddy-style parties. Yeah, that Big Meech. So now you've got Diddy, T.I., and Big Meech all name-dropped in one interview. And of course, 50 Cent wasn't about to let that slide. But this time, 50 ain't just clowning on Instagram or posting shady memes. He's moving in silence, playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers. Word is, he's been gathering dirt and laying the groundwork for his upcoming Netflix docuseries, Diddy Do It? And insiders say it's about to shake the whole industry. According to people close to 50, this documentary isn't just about Diddy. Nope, it's also a revenge mission. A way to air out every hidden grudge and settle scores with everyone who ever crossed him. And guess whose name is getting serious screen time?
Hey, what's happening, y'all? Some people call me Tip. This is about another kind of tip that can help our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers help get the perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the streets. All you got to do is call Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward. The number to Crime Stoppers Atlanta is 404-577-8477. That's 404-577-TIPS. Channel 2, community coverage. You can
T.I. apparently, 50's got plenty to say about him, and it's not looking pretty. Now, if you're wondering why 50's always going at Tip, let's rewind a bit. First, there was T.I.'s desperate hustle to land a Versus battle with 50. Dude was practically begging for it. Then Tip kept sneak dissing East Coast rappers like 50, stirring up even more tension. But the biggest stain? That legendary Crime Stoppers ad from 2007. T.I. got himself caught up with some heavy gun charges, facing up to 20 years. But somehow, instead of doing hard time, he popped up in a PSA talking about do your part and stop crime. That move right there, 50 never let it go, and now he's about to put it all on blast. That Crime Stoppers ad? Yeah, it rubbed a lot of folks the wrong way in the rap game.
When they want to try, look, even for me personally, my character, they would try to attack my character. Just say he a rat or he just a snitch. Yeah. All you gotta do is ask him who I told her. Paperwork. I ain't never told her no in my life. Yeah. In the Prem situation, look at this case. It'll tell you who told her. Right. My name ain't in that case.
Innocent or guilty, criminal or citizen, that could get them anytime for any crime. Say, look, if it's a, sir, did you see such and such, do such and such? Oh, wait a minute, only time, the only time.
There's only one place in the federal guidelines where you can have 10 machines and get 1 year of community service and 1 year incarceration.
I said, how you feel when them New York is like 50 and all them niggas be trying to do all that old?
I'ma tell you something. When you're fighting the man with no arms, expect to get kicked.
It wasn't long before T.I. was getting slammed with the snitch label from every direction. And guess who was first in line to light him up? 50 Cent, of course. 50 didn't hold back. On G-Unit's track, You So Tough, he threw straight lyrical shade, rapping, get knocked with 10 machine guns, only get 12 months. Ooh-wee, don't talk to me, you talk to him, you talking to them. Then he hits even harder. I got the best lawyers money can buy. They said they would have got me 10 or maybe 9. I said, how you explain how homie breathes? They said, keep your mouth shut or you eat the cheese. Basically, 50 was asking what everyone was thinking. How did T.I. beat those insane charges so easy? And just to make things more suspicious, this all happened the same day T.I. randomly ghosted the 2007 BET Hip Hop Awards, just hours before he was set to perform. Turns out the feds swooped in and arrested him on serious gun charges, federal level. And here's the kicker. His own bodyguard was actually working undercover for the feds. Dude handed over 3 machine guns and 2 silencers right after T.I. dropped $12,000 on the deal. That move set off a storm. And from then on, the streets never let Tip forget it.
You So Tough to everyone listening to it, is an awesome song. Listen carefully. Actually, you don't have to even listen that carefully. There's a line in there directed at another rapper in the game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What line? What rapper you talking about?
It was a line that has you questioning that you have. Is it true you have the best lawyers in the game?
I feel like I do.
Okay.
I have a great legal team.
And you asked them a question that if you got caught with 10 weapons in your car, you would have seen 10 years,
But
maybe 9.
What makes you feel like there's a line to a rapper?
It just seemed to be very coincidental with the timing of things that are going on.
That's like.
Will you deliver the line for me 1 second? I don't want to do it injustice.
You use real life situations to create something that's entertaining without being specific. That's entertainment to me. Like if I had an issue, when have you known me to be indirect with an issue?
Oh, you're pretty direct.
Right, so if I had a problem with any artist, trust me, they would know. You see what I'm saying? When I take it and I write that, it's because a lot of people think that. And they're not saying it because they're cowardly people. You see what I'm saying? So when you write it and you put it there and you leave it and say, watch, let me watch and see what happens. And there's so much controversy around it, you didn't say anything. Then you go, see, they think that. They just won't say it to them because they're a bunch of punks.
Will you drop the line for me? That line that starts off with about having the best lawyers.
I got the best lawyers money can buy. They said it would have got me 10 or maybe 9. I said, well, how do you explain how homie breathes? So to keep your mouth shut or you eat the cheese. You so tough.
Are you telling me that's not directed at a specific rapper?
Well, I can't. Well, my intentions, if I have a problem, you know, me, my MO, and I would just say something. You know, so it's not really directed at him. It's me taking real life situations that these things are relevant to hip hop. Period. You see what I'm saying? So I take it and I make something that's interesting enough for people to sink their teeth into, and then I move forward. If you have beef, then we make it beef.
Can you understand? Well, you know me, I'm direct too. Is that line about T.I?
Absolutely, for the public to decide.
Now here's where it gets even wilder. T.I was already a convicted felon, meaning he legally couldn't even touch those weapons. But after pleading guilty, the sentence was shockingly soft. 1 year of house arrest, 1,500 hours of community service, and some vague prison time. That's when 50 stepped in loud and clear, putting the whole situation on blast through his music, and the streets ate it up. You So Tough wasn't just a diss track, it was a warning shot. 50 pointed out that even with the best lawyers in the game, anybody facing charges like T.I.'s should have been staring down at least 9 to 10 years behind bars. But somehow, Tip slid right past all that heat with a deal that looked way too good to be true. So naturally, 50 started throwing shade, implying that maybe, just maybe, T.I had to trade something in to get that sweet sentence. Not long after the track dropped, 50 was asked in an interview if he was talking about T.I. He played it smooth, saying it was up to the public to figure it out, but come on, anyone reading between the lines could tell exactly who he meant. 50 didn't have to name names, everybody had already done the math.
How are you dealing with when, like, the 50 cents are coming at you?
Well, I mean, honestly, man, like, to be perfectly honest with you, man, I gotta deal with each situation as how I hear it come out of the person's mouth. You can misinterpret songs, lyrics, you know what I'm saying? When you're being interviewed and someone asks you, how do you feel about this? I gotta take that. I gotta take your verbal rather than listen to your lyrics and jump to a conclusion. And when I heard him speaking on it, he said he wasn't talking about me, you know what I'm saying? And me and 50 always had a decent rapport, you know. It wasn't never nothing negative. So, and like he said this in conversation. At the same time, he said, man, he's never had a problem with saying people's names when he's speaking on them. And like that's not like 50. If he going at somebody, he usually say their name and make it known. It's usually not ever whether or not, you know what I'm saying? And so I think that it's just unnecessary to jump to a conclusion and, you know, create an issue where there is none.
Around that time, Tip was asked about the track too, and surprisingly, he didn't go off. He actually acted like he was willing to give 50 the benefit of the doubt. But let's be real, T.I couldn't clap back too hard. The feds were still watching him, and he knew better than to stir up even more trouble while he was already under their radar. But of course, drama like this never stays buried. Fast forward to 2020, T.I.'s Crime Stoppers video came back from the grave right when the internet was roasting Tekashi 6991 for his snitching during that racketeering mess. And guess who couldn't resist poking the bear? 50 jumped on social media and posted, "This the first song I'ma play, You So Tough." And just to twist the knife, he dropped the video and the track clip in the same post. Did T.I stay quiet? Nope. He clapped back fast, and the old feud sparked right back up. T.I didn't waste a second. He jumped straight into the comments to shut it all down. He flat out denied ever snitching, saying he never helped the cops lock anybody up. But Tip wasn't just clearing his name, as he tossed some shade right back at 50, hinting that maybe 50 had some skeletons of his own buried deep.
Fuck you in your life, nigga. You see a snitch, nigga, slap him when you see him, knock his nose off. So, nigga, next time I'm out, instead of asking for a picture like a little hoe ass nigga, come on, knock my motherfucking nose out if you think I'm a snitch, nigga. Nigga, come on, nigga, quit smiling in my face trying to get in my fucking section. Nigga, fuck, nigga. Don't motherfucking play with me, nigga. Who the fuck you think you talking to, nigga? Play with my motherfucking name, nigga. Motherfucking king, nigga. I never gave no motherfucking information to get anybody in no motherfucking trouble now time with no police, nigga. If I am working with a police, it'll be to get him to shoot you, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, don't play with me.
He clapped back with, "The video clip is cute, in poor taste, but cute. However, I prefer facts. I've never given any information to any form of law enforcement to get nobody no time for no crime. Ever. 50 Cent, can you say the same?" And oh, Tip wasn't done at all. He took 50's post and blasted it on his own Instagram with a fire caption, flipping the situation into another shot at a versus battle. Tip wrote, "I'll take this as an acceptance of this catalog challenge. We got him. He bit the bait, set this ish up so I can finally shut this watermelon head invisible neck ninja up once and for all." Then he circled back to deny the snitch rumors again, writing, "As far as this clip goes, it's cute, old, outdated, and in poor taste. Much like your catalog, 50 Cent. Oof." But Tip wasn't just throwing jokes, he brought in some heat. He said, "I've never given any information to any form of law enforcement at any time in my life to get anybody time for any crime." Then he dropped this. "Supreme told me to ask 50 Cent if he can say the same." Mic drop. And finally, T.I sealed it with one last knockout punch. "Let's set this date. Pick your songs off that one hot album you got, and let's lay your little overrated, outdated, steroid-inflated catalog to rest. R.I.P. to 50 Cent's catalog. I seen you bully all them NY ninjas for years. We not the same, king." That's what T.I fired back with, right after 50 Cent's shots started hitting a little too close to home. He even threw in the hashtag, #bring me the bully. Yeah. 50 definitely struck a nerve because Tip couldn't let it go. Still trying to clear his name from those lingering snitching whispers, T.I jumped right back on Instagram, this time going live with comedian Kelly K-Dub Walker. And once again, the focus was all on denying those rumors and defending his rep. Then, a week later, 50 finally decided to fire back, classic 50 style. He reposted a clip from T.I.'s interview on IG, though he later deleted it and had plenty to say. "This was a week ago. This ninja was backstage telling me about some comedy show he working on. I don't like all this kind of ish. Wouldn't be a good idea to come around me again. Respectfully, stay away from me." And just when you thought it couldn't get messier, it did. The tension hit a new level after the tragic death of King Von. T.I posted a message aimed at stopping the violence in Atlanta just days after Von and two others were shot and killed in the city on November 6th, 2020. Tip wrote, "Atlanta is a beautiful, progressive city filled with black excellence. We uplift each other and win together. Stop coming here to kill each other. That ish is played out." He even captioned it.
They talk about shit we talk about, nigga, we be sitting at the trap museum and shit.
I
Fuck
can't-
that. We don't count. Fuck it.
I don't even know. I don't know what you're talking about.
I said, how you feel when them New York niggas and shit like 50 and all them niggas be trying to do all of those?
I'ma tell you something. When you're fighting a man with no arms, expect to get kicked. Niggas do what they can. Niggas do what they can. Niggas go with whatever they can to hurt you. Whatever they feel will hurt you. What they don't know is, I don't give a fuck. I am at peace with myself. I know who I am. I know what I've done. I know what I haven't done. I ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. I walk around them motherfucker with my head up, with my chest out. I be by myself most of the time. I don't.
Handle your beefs in your city. Thanks in advance. King, but that post, it didn't land right. People saw it as shade, and 50, he didn't let it slide. 50 jumped in quick, sharing an Instagram story from King Von's sister, Kayla, who was clearly not feeling Tip's message. She asked 50 to step in and help the family, turning up the heat once again on their long-standing feud. Kayla came through swinging. She posted, and these are facts. That same energy he always got for jumping in other people's business, he need to put that into making things right with his own daughter. No way is my brother, and then she hit 50 up directly. 50 Cent, get on his aid. That post got 50's attention fast. He wasted no time responding, and this time his words were deadly serious. He addressed T.I directly. You gotta chill, you bugging for even saying anything. There's casualties involved. This is real life. I don't know what you was thinking, but rethink it. They hurting right now. That boy was their way out, and I bet you don't even realize they might kill you over what you just said. What hood you from again? Come on, man. It's quiet time now. T.I actually laid low for a minute after that, real quiet, but come on. We all knew he wouldn't stay silent forever. Then came the Hollywood rumors. Word on the street was that T.I was this close to locking down a role in 50's Power series. But allegedly, he lost it because he couldn't stop taking jabs at 50. Of course, Tip denied the whole thing, saying his beef had nothing to do with losing the role. But let's be real, 50's known for being petty with precision, and he's not the type to forget a grudge. Right now, things seem calm. 50 hasn't blasted T.I on social media lately the way he's come for others, but don't get it twisted, he moves in silence. If that Diddy documentary really drops soon, don't be shocked if T.I.'s name shows up with receipts attached. So what do you think? Is there truth to Clem's claims that T.I was out here throwing his own freak-offs? And just how close was he to Diddy back in the day? Drop your take in the comments. We want all the smoke. If you're loving this drama, make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your crew. Hit that bell so you don't miss the next drop, and let us know what scandal you want us to expose next. See you in the next one.